I tried my very best to get ahead of this story over the weekend because I knew that once the week started, that the smear campaign would really begin, and now it is in full swing because Ashley St. Clair, the woman who recently had Elon's secret baby, well, we know that she was claiming she wanted her privacy. But she has been anything but private since releasing this information. And now there's news articles dropping all over the internet, one in particular where Ashley claims that she is terrified, that she is jilted and scared, fearing for her life and her child's life because Elon Musk refuses to protect her. Now, I've already looked into the situation. Elon Musk has already put her up in a nice little apartment or condo. I don't know, penthouse. I don't know what you would call it. But she's in a nice high rise in NYC. Okay? That cost more money a month than a lot of people watching this video make in a year. Okay? And she also has private security. All of this stuff is paid for by Elon Musk. Yet Ashley is out here talking to the tabloids. She claimed that she was scared that the tabloids were going to release information about her and her baby. Yet she's sitting down and doing interviews with the tabloids, doing photo shoots. And I don't know why, but a lot of people are still defending this woman. A lot of people are still acting like, oh my God, it's such a beautiful blessing that you brought this baby into the world, your beautiful new family. And it's like, yeah, a baby's a blessing. But when you're having a baby to spite someone or to blackmail someone or to hold over someone or to extort someone for money, it's not a beautiful blessing. Like, yeah, okay, we can all congratulate a new life coming into the world, but let's not act like this baby was conceived out of love. It was the exact opposite. This baby was conceived to extort Elon. And yes, Elon is to blame too, but Elon wasn't the one with the master plan here. Ashley was. Ashley was planning for over a half a decade on how she could get close to Elon, and she did, and she accomplished her mission. But I don't think the outcome was exactly what she wanted. I think she thought that she would at the least be acknowledged, but Elon refuses to even do that. So now she's going on this petty campaign, and if you've watched some of my prior videos, I've already exposed that I can't say for sure, let's just say allegedly, it seems as if Ashley may be working with some sort of intelligence agency to collect dirt on powerful people within the MAGA movement. You cannot find anyone within the MAGA movement that she hasn't brushed shoulders with. And it's really scary to me that now she's been trying to cozy up to Kash Patel. All right, so we got to watch people like Ashley. But I want to go ahead and dive into this article about her being jilted and terrified. Ashley St. Clair feels jilted and terrified after Elon Musk refused to protect her, Powell says. Ashley St. Clair feels jilted and terrified after Elon Musk refused to come to her aid when reporters began snooping around their infant son, a friend of the right-wing influencer says. St. Clair's decision to publicly call out Musk, age 53, as her baby daddy wasn't some Meghan Markle-esque plea for attention, but rather a call for help from the world's richest man, said Ashley's friend Emma Jo Morris. Ashley got wind that a tabloid was kicking the tires on her, and she reached out to Elon immediately. He basically cut bait. And so the message was understood that she was on her own. So Ashley catches wind that the tabloids, they're out there. The tabloids are after me. They're going to reveal that I have your baby. So Ashley goes to the tabloids and reveals that she has Elon's baby. And then Ashley sits down and does a photo shoot in the home that Elon Musk is paying for while complaining about how Elon isn't there. She's taking pictures in front of a chessboard. It's just all so baloney. I don't even use the word baloney, but this is pure baloney. The tabloids were coming for me. No, this is 100% a pre-planned kind of smear campaign that is going on here. And you just so happened, you held on to the secret for 9 months of pregnancy, although I don't believe that she was necessarily ever pregnant. I think maybe someone else carried the baby. But you kept the secret for that 9 months, and then the baby's already, was born 5 months ago. So you kept the secret for over a year, basically. And then you decided, hey, once Elon's the center of attention here with all of this news about Doge, you release the information. But it's because the tabloids are coming for me. The only thing I can do is sit down with the tabloids and get paid to release this information and do a photo shoot. Man, they really think that people are going to buy this. And unfortunately, some people are. Most of the people buying this are women. I feel like once you start talking about babies and stuff, you start poking at people's emotions. People kind of let their guards down. So a lot of people are trying to be sympathetic towards Ashley right now, but common sense, you can see right through the BS, right? I think all of you watching this video, for the most part, can see through the BS. But let's go forward. At this point, she realized, okay, I'm out in the cold. I have to handle this myself. Ashley, you're not out in the cold. You are actually in like a $40,000 a month penthouse overlooking NYC. You can see clouds beneath you in your home. You're not out in the cold. And when you leave your fancy little home that Elon Musk is paying for, you have security with you. And you hop in your Cybertruck that Elon Musk gave you. Okay? Let's just be completely real here about what's going on. Ashley isn't this victim that's out in the cold. Although I will acknowledge this. Elon is kind of an absent father. Some people see like Elon when he's with X, his little kid X, and he's doing these press conferences and everyone's like, oh my God, Elon's such a great dad. I'm not here to tell you that he's not a great dad, but Elon has like 50 other kids and he's not involved in their lives. And they make videos talking about it. And I'm not here to bash Elon, but that's just the reality of the situation. So I don't think this kid will, I don't think Elon's going to play a huge role in this kid's life either. But maybe he will. He kind of pick and chooses which kids that he wants to, bring around. But let's go forward because it's not over yet. Morris said Musk's hostile actions left StClair with no choice but to tell the story before anyone else could. I want to pause right there again. These articles that are dropping, everything that Ashley is saying and her friends are saying, you got to pay attention to the words. Because when she came out with this news about Elon, she kept using the word forced. I was forced to keep it a secret. I was forced to stay inside. I was forced to do this. But in reality, Elon is like nowhere around her. Elon's on the other side of the world doing whatever Elon's doing. She's in her apartment making her own decisions, claiming that she's forced to do this and forced to do that. So she's using these very strong words because, some people will be sympathetic. Oh, you were forced? Oh my God. And now they're saying, oh, Elon was hostile. When you hear hostile, you think like, oh, Elon's, putting his hands on her or something along those lines. When in reality, Elon's being hostile because what? Elon didn't reply to your text messages in time? Is that how he's being hostile here? So pay attention to the words because they're using them for a reason. To exploit people's emotions. But let's go forward. Musk did not respond to a request for comment. Ashley StClair, age 26, if that's even her real age, ignited a sensational drama by publicly naming Musk as the father of her son and accusing the billionaire of stalling and striking an agreement with her to recognize the baby as his 13th child. Morris, a political consultant who has been in contact with StClair throughout the ordeal, said the mom expected it would be an arrangement similar to that he has with his other baby mamas. She would raise the child, and Elon would be present in their lives. It's a very hostile action by Musk to not respond when the mother of your son calls and says, "Hey, the press is hounding me. What do I do?" This is about letting herself tell the story before someone else tells it for her and potentially either causes her reputational damage or harm. Her reputation is already done. Her reputation is already in the gutter. And if you ask me, it should have already been before she even announced this pregnancy. We got to stop letting mediocre people rise to the top, okay? Because that's what's happening here. In a lot of these movements, in a lot of these communities, people are allowing mediocre women who know nothing about what they're talking about to come in and rise in the ranks of these communities simply because they may be semi-attractive. That's who Ashley StClair is. She has nothing of value really to offer. She's just semi-attractive and she puts on a MAGA hat. And that's all it took for her to rise to fame, to literally brush shoulders with the most famous, richest person on earth and have his baby. You could go look at Ashley's accomplishments. The only accomplishment she has is being semi-attractive and putting on a MAGA hat. But that's all you got to do. That's all you got to do in today's world, at least for the right wing. That's all you got to do. Nothing more, nothing less. You could be a complete bimbo spouting nothing but nonsense, but put on a MAGA hat, look semi-attractive, and people are going to go crazy over you like you're God's gift to man. So what happened is this e-thought, who was actually selling like naked photos to gamers allegedly, I guess that's where she got her start. People allowed her to go from that to having a baby with the richest man on earth simply because she put a MAGA hat on and was like, "Hey, I support Trump." That's all it took. That's all it took. And things like this will continue to happen because people are simps. But let's go forward. Ashley StClair posted on X about her son. She spoke exclusively about her romance with Musk. Musk has not officially claimed parenthood for StClair's son yet, although Saturday he responded, "Whoa," to a post on X asserting that Ashley had tried to ensnare the multi-billionaire for 5 years. This prompted the former Babylon Bee writer to respond with a since-deleted reply accusing Musk of responding publicly to smears against her. Morris said that Musk's handling of the situation has left Ashley StClair feeling equally devastated and freaked out. On the one hand, it's biological. You expect protection from whoever is the father of your children, and there is an emotional tie between them. On the other hand, you are the mother of the richest and one of the most controversial men and the world's kid. You're a single mom now living with 2 kids. That is absolutely terrifying. I think she feels equally jilted and terrified. Morris said she does not believe that any of the other women in Musk's life have come forward to offer support to StClair since she put out her original statement on Friday. Morris said her pal is putting her children first and is not concerned with the post of internet trolls. That feels trivial to her right now. I don't think she's super concerned about it, Morris said. I'm sure she's read it, she's human, but at the same time, I think that stuff is taking a back seat to trying to get her situation in order with her kids. I think that the crap talking online is probably the last thing she's thinking about. I agree. The crap talking online is the last thing on Ashley StClair's mind because Ashley StClair has bigger fish to fry. That fish being Elon Musk. The only thing on Ashley's mind right now is how she can take Elon Musk down, how she can exploit her current situation and financially gain from it in any way possible. I can guarantee you, and I mean guarantee you, that as soon as this news dropped, she had all types of offers at her front door. There will be a book coming soon about her entire experience. There will most likely be sit-down interviews. All of this is in the works, okay? People, just give it time. Give it a little bit of time. I was early on this one. As I said at the beginning of this video, I tried to get ahead of this controversy and all of this nonsense before the new week started. Because listen, the weekend is where news stories go to die. This news literally dropped on Valentine's Day. Okay, and then we had a whole weekend that we had to deal with. I knew that once Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday rolled around, that this little cancel campaign, or whatever you want to call it, would be in full swing. So right now, we're still at the early stages, okay? Right now, she's still trying to probably get her narrative together, and then she's going to come out with more. And I guarantee you we're going to see other women coming forward as well. And I'm not telling you to believe these women. I'm not telling you to believe Ashley. I'm just trying to prepare you for what's to come, because boy, oh boy, it's coming. And if you don't believe me, then go back and watch the videos I made over the weekend, because I called all of this stuff out. Everything that was said in this article, everything that you're going to see over the coming days, I already called it out. And it's not because I'm Nostradamus that knows the future. I've just seen these exact plays. I've seen this exact playbook used against powerful people before. And it's being used once again. And it may be wrapped in a different package, but it's all the same nonetheless. So Ashley St. Clair, she is bitter right now. And she's also put herself between a rock and a hard place. Because she has painted herself out as like, oh, this important figure in the MAGA movement. She's this right-wing influencer. But in reality, that's all bogus BS. She's a grifter that says things online that she thinks people will like, and then she gets money from them. You know what I mean? So she's going to have to maybe possibly reinvent herself, because I don't know if people who associate with her are going to be happy about her coming after Elon. It's funny because when she announced the baby, all of the other right-wing grifters were all congratulating her. But now that she's kind of coming after Elon, everyone's silent and they aren't saying a single word about it anymore. So just pay attention, because things are getting interesting. And there's like a little mini civil war going on right now between all of the right-wing influencers online. Some who agree with Ashley or support her, some who disagree with what she did. And it's just all going to just get even crazier. I can assure you that. Because I could tell by how they're wording these articles that I don't think we've heard the worst from Ashley yet. Let's just put it like that. But for now, let me know your thoughts about this down in the comments below. While you're down there, hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe, ring that notification bell, and I'll talk to you all very soon in the next video.